It's a peer-to-peer instant gratification. They're absolutely starting to love it, and we're just going crazy with this. And we had we started talking before the call that we had a presentation on past weekend with India, a live presentation, and some of the leaders were on the call that are on the call right now were present, and it was unbelievable. It was rocking and rolling, cheering. They're excited. There was over 250 people there. Dr. Anu and Delhi is just going crazy with this, and they're absolutely seeing it. And you know what? The numbers don't lie, because, as you can see, we have a competition here, Stars of the Week, President's Cup, and India's been there for the last 7 weeks in a row. But I'm telling you, I want to thank everybody from the Stars of the Week to the President's Cup. Congratulations. This is a friendly competition, and everybody's kind of just loving to see their recognition of their countries, etc. And there's countries showing up for the first time. So John, without any more delays, can you just name off the winners, please?
Yeah, absolutely, Frank. I mean, we're so proud of all of our impactors. We want to recognize the top 10 for the week, the top 10 stars. Number 10 from India, we have Neeti or Neetai. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. There's some different names on here, so it's hard to get them right. I apologize if I mispronounce. Number 9, Malaysia, Woi Siu. Number 8 from Malaysia, Sim Yong. Number 7 from Malaysia, Lee Jin. Number 6 from the UK, Zheng Wei, always on there in the top 10, just doing a fantastic job. Number 5 from China, Hong Zia. Number 4 from Canada, Nora. Number 5 from China, Annie. Number 2 from Malaysia, Huang Quan. And number 1 from Malaysia is Kwai Choi. I believe that's the second week in a row. Awesome stuff. It's really good to see. Great work, everybody. Now let's look at the countries. In number 10 place, we've got Belgium. Number 9, we've got Italy. I believe that's Italy's first time in the top 10. That's awesome to see. Number 8, we've got South Africa. Number 7, Australia. Number 6, China. Number 5, the UK, led by Duncan and Rebecca and Mel and Colin and so many people there. Number 4, Canada. Number 3, Malaysia with Kwai Choi and that whole team over there. Number 2, the US. And number 1, India, I believe for the last 6, 7, maybe 8 weeks in a row. Dr. Anu, you heard about their meeting on the weekend. They are flying. So congratulations to everybody, the top 10 President's Cup and Stars of the Week, Frank.
You bet. Congratulations, everybody. Job well done. This is not to say that anybody's doing any worse or whatever. It's just recognition. It's amazing how it goes through rotations, different countries, different individuals. And we just added a few weeks ago, you could actually go into past weeks and see who were up on those, those weeks. And you'll see that the countries change and the individuals change. So great work, folks. I really appreciate everything you're doing for Impact 101. I appreciate what you're doing for your own cause and your donations. Remember, it's a peer-to-peer instant gratification. The funds stay amongst yourselves, and we're just extremely honored to be able to provide a platform so that you can continue to grow towards your cause. We've been working hard on a lot of things, and John, I think this has just changed a lot of people's lives, because you put in Time is Everything video, you redid that one, you did the 3 Grids to Freedom plan, redid that, and also ever since you've done those videos, the numbers started changing. People started realizing they could do the same amount of work and be in higher grids and benefit their donations and their causes. So John, why don't you explain more what this is all about?
Sure, Frank. Well, what we do is real simple. We just reach out to people and we ask them a quick question. Have you got 3 minutes to see a way that a lot of people are receiving a lot of funds quickly? Well, most people say yes. We link them up to the Timing is Everything video. It's 3 minutes long. Most people are pretty interested after that. From there, we move them to the 3 Grids to Freedom plan. It gives them an exact plan, shows them the power of all the different grids, shows them how they can start, however their situation works for them, and move up the grids and be able to receive donations from all of the grids. And what's happened, Frank, you can see on the screen there, and this is fully transparent. It's available in everybody's back office. It shows the percentage of donation dollars that are coming through each of the 8 different grids. So if you look at it, number 1 is the $4,800 grid. 32% of all donations come through there. I can tell you it's exciting when you get a $2,400 donation. Then moving down, you've got the $2,400, the $1,200. You can see the seventh grid in percentage-wise donation is the $40 grid, and the eighth grid in position for donations is the $80 grid. So what that should tell you, if you're brand new or if you're involved already, is understand these are all separate grids, separate donation streams. You want to be in as many of these grids as you can so that you can receive donations from all of the grids. If you want to find out how to do that, go watch the 3 Grids to Freedom Plan video, but make it a priority to get in as many grids as you can, as fast as you can. Start wherever it's comfortable for you and work from there, and pretty soon you'll have 8 donation streams coming your way, Frank.
You bet, John. And, you know, I just love the way you explain it. You know, just start wherever you feel comfortable and work your way up the ladder. I like to say up the ladder, and you'll be amazed how things change for you. So great job there, and strongly recommend that you watch those videos, guys, if you haven't, if this is your first time on the call. Now, you know, I always love going through the numbers week after week. It's just amazing, these numbers. You know, amount of donations. Can you imagine? We've helped $5.2 million has been changed hands. Number of completed donations over 30,000 plus. Page views over 5.5 million. Unique site visits 910,000. Unique visits based on IP address 815,000. We're just around the corner from 1 million, folks, in around 20 weeks, guys. It's just phenomenal numbers. These numbers are just amazing. Thank you so much for doing the donations, completing the donations, and driving traffic, John, to Impact 101.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these numbers, Frank, it's outstanding. 20 weeks old today. Our members have already received over 5.2 million in donations, 30,000 plus separate donations made. And look at the traffic. That tells everything that's happening here. It tells the global acceptance we have, the movement that's happening. It's just a matter of plugging in, using the tools, and grabbing your share, Frank.
You bet. We're separating, you know, amongst the competitors. We're separating. We're leaps and bounds ahead of them, and we're just continuing to grow. And it's because everybody's sharing, everybody's excited about it, and they see that this is instant gratification, man, right away. It's peer-to-peer. No companies holding funds, no waiting for checks. It happens right away. So they just absolutely love that part. You know, John, this is my favorite slide, if you will. I absolutely love it because it says a lot, and I'm going to let you explain because you do such a great job. I just want to say, you know, the language is up there, just gets me all excited about it. So John, go ahead and say why am I so excited about this page?
Well, Frank, I mean, 25 years in the relationship marketing arena, I've never seen a front of a website that looks like this. I can tell you this is powerful because if you get your people to the site, the first thing they're going to notice, we're in 147 countries. That is an eye grabber. They're going to see these tickers for the Stars of the Week and the President's Cup. They're going to see that there is global action, a global movement happening here. When they click on the languages, they're going to see that we've got the front of the site and most of the back office too in English, Spanish, French, Hindi, Russian, simplified Chinese, and traditional Chinese. Well, that encompasses well over half of the world there, and they can look at this information in their language. Then if you look at our videos, just so powerful what's there. You can see our brand new 2-minute video, the big picture in 2 minutes. I mean, you get people exposed to that. Everybody's got 2 minutes. I'll tell you what, they're going to want to see more. And all the videos are there to lay it out for them. I want to draw everybody's eye as well to the last video, number 6, what people are saying. These are people, our leaders and members from all over the world, just chiming in, telling what they're doing, how they're doing it, the results they're getting. It's so powerful when someone listens to that. They relate to the people and they understand that they can do it too. So Frank, I mean, this is so powerful, the front of the website here.
That's awesome. And the same thing with the mobile landing page. Just want everybody to know that we're adding more and more to the translations of those languages. You got all, you know, you can join, you got your dashboard, etc. But we're also doing the front end as well. And Hindi's moving along quite well there, and we're going to continue to do that with all the other languages as well. So just absolutely love that page, and it's my favorite slide. You know, and now you can see it in the dashboard. I mean, when I look at this and you see it in traditional Chinese, I go, wow, that's cool. Now but nobody can say that they don't understand it. You know, it's not in our language, and it's not Google Translate. It's actual other humans that are actually translating it. This is not Google Translate. We actually use professional translators to translate this. And now you see it in Russian. And there it is right there. Boom. You know, all the steps, 1 to 6. It's all there in Russian. And then there it is in Spanish. So we're really, really excited. John, have you gone, you know, I encourage everybody to go through these things. Have you gone and seen what these things look like and how fast it changes to these other languages?
Yeah, it's really wild, Frank. And you know, we're global. And if you want to build a global team, which everybody should want to do, because when you build a global team, we're a global society. We know people all over the world. You build a global team, you can now be part of the 24-hour receiving club. That means while you're sleeping, your team in other parts of the world are building their team, building their platform, and you wake up in the morning and you see emails that say, awesome news, you've got a donation coming. Well, I can tell you this is a big part of it right here, because when people can join in their language, they can choose their grids in their language, they can make their donations, set up their payment methods. It's all right there. That's why we have such a global stampede happening, Frank.
Yeah, you bet. They just love seeing it in their own language. Then they see that we're real and we are global. People just love it and feel more comfortable with it. So it continues to expand. You know, this is something we also added that I think is extremely powerful, so folks could see our videos in different languages. That's the subtitles there, John. And I also want to make sure and direct everybody that there's videos there on how to, you know, share your mobile landing page and how to build your custom page, and all the instructions are there. John, how do they get access to this, and why is this so important?
Well, again, it all comes down to being global, making it easy for people to see what we have, making it easy for them to participate and build and you know, raise funds through their platform. So if you go to your back office, you click on the blue videos button, you're going to see this orange box there. It's got our YouTube channel with almost every video we've got loaded up on it. There's a little video there that you can click on. It'll show you exactly how to take any of those videos and in a couple clicks, have it changed to any language that you want it in with subtitles at the bottom. So now that encompasses the entire world where you can show them what we have. This is such a powerful tool, Frank. I'll tell you, people are loving this. They're using it. And you're seeing countries jumping up the board very, very quickly by using these tools.
You bet. We have more ways of people being able to communicate and actually see our material. So they're absolutely loving it. So if you haven't been there, sign up and subscribe, and just, you know, go through it and play around with it and test it out. So if you have people in other countries, that you could share with them how to utilize this tool. It's just been phenomenal. You know, we keep talking about languages and these flags. I want everybody to know that these flags here, the Russian, Hebrew, French, German, Spanish, Mandarin, Cantonese, Chinese, Hindi, Portuguese, Vietnamese, and Malay, are actually the very first intro video has been translated in those languages. So if you see these flags, click on it. You can find them in your back office under the videos and resources, and also in the mobile landing page. Very powerful. It's right in front of the mobile landing page, which is your replicate site. That's not an app, folks. That is a web base that you could text it, you could share the link, you can do all sorts of things. I've been getting questions why people say, you know, why do you use a QR code? Because we are a QR code company, and people could scan the QR code and get that information right away in case that you're in a hurry, you can't text it, etc. Learn how to utilize the tool. It's been very, very powerful. These are other languages that are coming in the first video: Dutch, Korean, and Thai. I know we've been talking about, but we've been working on some other things that are extremely exciting, and I think you'll actually agree with me. So basically, here it is, guys. We've got an app that's coming around the corner. We're extremely excited. As you can see, I've taken some screenshots. This is a preliminary stuff. We're in the process of doing this. And we just want to show you folks that we're not, as you're not standing around growing Impact 101, we're not standing around giving you the best tools ever. We're building this as we grow. And it's just been phenomenal. You're motivating the tech team. They're getting totally motivated. As you can see, use your same credentials to sign in. Boom, you log in. You're going to be able to get, there's going to be push notifications back and forth. There's going to be a QR code scanner. You're going to be able to get to your replicate site. You're going to be able to communicate back and forth. You're going to be able to see the actual broadcast, the support information, and you're going to get instant notifications of your donations. Without any more delay, I actually have a short video with my good friend and partner, Hans Lumen, talking about the app. So I'm going to bring that on right here now. You're going to see it live for the first time. Good morning, Hans. How are you today?
Excellent, Frank. Great. How are you?
I'm fantastic, thanks. You know, it's June the 4th, sunny, beautiful weather, and the tech team has been working crazy. I thought it would just be good to give our impactors an update of what the tech team's been working on.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, indeed. It's starting to get nicely hot, so we're all dressed more summer-wise. That's the way it goes here in the Okanagan, but that doesn't mean that we're working any less hard. We have some great updates to share with you, and I'm pretty sure that the viewers and the users will be actually quite happy with the things we're working on.
Sounds good. You know, a demonstration would be fantastic. I know it's got a lot's going on here, and you know, I would just like to see what you have happening here with the app.
Yeah. So, well, you just sort of stole my thunder a little bit. Indeed, it is an app that we're working on. Well, I couldn't keep that secret for a long time anyway. So it's great for anybody that wants to keep tabs on everything that happens within the Impact101 platform, get a direct way to see these things. So with the app, you have a companion application that will show you exactly what's going on, and you'll be informed whenever you get a donation right away with a notification.
Awesome.
So I'm going to share my screen and give you a bit of a preview of the prototype that we're currently working on. So let me know if you can see the screen.
Yes, we can.
Good. Okay, so here's an Impact101 prototype app. I'm going to start it up, and it's already logged in with my account. The credentials are the exact same that you're used to use in the Impact101 platform. So your username is the same, password is the same. It checks it on the server. The first thing that comes up here is a bunch of the messages, and well, I don't have any new donation messages. There are system messages, there are broadcast messages, and there's support messages. So those are right away integrated into your phone. So if something happens, you get a message donation, poof, you right away get the push notification. You can help a lot. So the way that it works is just like any other app. You click the message and you see all the details. This is, for instance, the broadcast, but there's many other things, and especially the talking to other people that are giving you donations, or people that you actually want to give a donation to. It's going to be real time with this, and it's going to add a lot of fun to the platform.
Awesome. So Hans, can this be a two-way app as well? Would they be able to communicate between member to member?
Yeah, that's right. And so we might even make an extra menu where you can just select another member, basically like in other social media platforms. You can befriend them and then communicate one-on-one with them. And we're even thinking of doing the translation type of real-time translation thing later on in the app. It's going to be awesome, because then you could, for instance, be talking in English to a person that gets it out in Hindi on the other end.
Awesome. And you'll be able to search for a member by username. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's another thing you can do. Everything that's in the app is going to be just one simple click of a button, a little search, and you're good to go. So there's another couple of goodies coming into this. We're integrating, of course, because we're a QR code company, integrating QR scanner. And we're also going to integrate a bunch of very cool features to use digital currency, because that's also another one of the things that's just great for a donation platform.
Awesome.
Let me show you the test that we're doing here. See, with push notifications, and that is the way that you'll get standardized texts whenever there's a donation coming your way. Poof, you know it like real time. And whenever there's something to do on your dashboard, you can get a notification. You can switch those off, of course, if you don't want to get bothered with these things. But that's actually the whole point of this. You want to keep tabs of things and make your system as fast as possible with your companion app.
Awesome. I just got a couple of questions, Hans. I know that this is still a beta. You're just giving us the short version here, but also would they be able to get to their replicate site with this, and also real time getting push notifications that you're receiving a donation or you need to send? There's no delays. Let's face it, people really react to their phones quicker than they would to emails, even though you get an email on your phone as well, but it's the push notifications and the notifications on your phone that people really react to like text. Is that not correct?
Exactly, and that is the main reason we started building this. Besides, of course, the fast communication options that people have, which makes it a fun platform. But yeah, it's ideal to get direct notification of something happening or needing your attention.
Well, I think this is fantastic. I guess the next thing that, you know, a lot of the viewers are going to want to know, how long is it before it's going to go live?
I think a couple of weeks, and we'll have all the bugs out. So it's coming your way, and it's going quickly now. So we're doing the last little tests on some of the back and forth messaging, and then we should be good. And good to know for everybody, it is going to be available for both Android phones and iPhone.
Well, that's fantastic. That was going to be my next question. So that's fantastic, Hans. So I know you guys are working around the clock to get this done, and it's going to be available for both platforms, which is fantastic. And instant notifications, I mean, it just does not get any better than that. And you can click on it and get to your website and replicate website. That is absolutely fantastic, Hans. Thank you so much. Do you want to add anything more to this?
Well, as you can see, I was just testing this thing here in simplified Chinese. I can't really read it, but of course the languages are also going to be implemented for the most part in the app. So that means that not only English versions of the app will be available, but also different languages will be available in the app.
Well, that's so exciting. Can't wait for this app, you know, to come on live and within a couple of weeks. Thank you so much for the update, and I really appreciate what you guys are doing. Bringing an app to Impact101 is just going to really explode things and make it a lot quicker, and people just love the instant notifications. So, I mean, we got instant gratification and donations, peer-to-peer, and now we actually have an app that gives you notifications in real time. I don't think you can get any better than that. Great job. Thank the tech team for me, Hans. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the time. Thanks for the demonstration. So, John, as you can see, we are trying to make this streamlined and getting notifications as quickly as possible that there is no delays. Have you seen anything like it before?
Well, I think it's so cool, Frank, because let's face it, the name of the game in business in the world today is speed. Everybody is looking for speed. And I'll tell you what, to have this app in multiple languages.
Yeah, how are you today?
Oh,
sorry
to have
about
this
that.
app in multiple languages so that everybody can be notified immediately when there's new tools, system notifications, donations coming, donations to send, communication between members. That is so powerful. That's going to advance this in leaps and bounds, Frank. And then when we start adding the marketing features to this app, it's just going to take it off the charts. So well done, guys. I can hardly wait for it to be released.
You bet. Couple weeks. We're going to keep working with it. So we just wanted to give the audience a sneak preview of it, just letting them know that we're not sitting back here as you continue to grow your team and Impact101. We want to continue to give you the best tools ever out there to make it simpler. So anyways, you know, speaking of tools, this is, you know, I really love this slide, and I hope everybody really understands that, you know, if this is the first time on this call, when you sign up for a $25 or $40 membership, 6 months or a year, you get a replicate actual mobile landing page of your site. Now, secondary, you also get a custom one that it could be for another company, it could be for whatever you choose. You could have two, and we've added where you could switch from one or the other. And I do apologize, my mouse, it's kind of jumpy today, but you get two of these. You can either have either or. And I want to make sure that you understand that if you click on those flags, you're going to get it in that particular language, the intro video. So we've changed these, extremely powerful. There's videos on how to share these. There's videos on how to build a custom one. And we're almost going to release and document step-by-step how to build a custom. That should be out within the next week or two as well. So I'm really excited to provide that. John, have you used your mobile landing page? Have you texted to somebody? Have you shared it with your email?
Oh, yeah, I do it all the time, Frank, because, you know, I'm not a technical guy. I would have no idea how to set something like this up. But when I joined, the second I paid for my membership, I had a mobile landing page exactly like the one there on the left. I could shoot that out to people. They're very impressed when they see it. They see my information, how to get a hold of me. They see all the videos, the different languages. They can join there. There's questions, FAQs on there. Everything is right there, Frank. And, is such a powerful tool for building with. And of course, those that want to promote something else as well, they can build their other mobile landing page the same way. This is value, because I know, Frank, you guys were selling these for $250 to businesses all over the world, $500 worth of value for as little as a $25 or $40 membership, with a tool that is going to increase traffic, increase donations, and increase exposures. It's powerful, Frank.
You bet. And the more you use it, the better it is. And you start utilizing the QR code to go along with it. It's just amazing. Now, I just want to make sure that everybody understands that if you get your replicate site and you click on the video reel, you get all these videos that are there that John has done a great job. The intro, the intro videos, the 3 grids to freedoms, timings, everything. It's all right there. What people are saying. Please make sure you direct people to these things and you understand how your tool works. Play with it. Share it with your family and friends. Now, this really gets me excited. All about this is about donations and your campaigns, folks. And your replicate mobile landing page, if you're on this for the first time, if you build a campaign, you go to your back office and you build a campaign and you have an image, only if you have an image, it will show up on your replicate site. If somebody clicks on that image, they'll be able to donate and they'll be able to see what your campaign's all about. It does not get any better than that. So your tool could work for your cause to get and receive donations. There you go, John. And you don't even have to be a member.
Well, that's it, Frank. I mean, I jumped into my back office. I clicked on my campaign. I put together a campaign for what I was raising funds for in about 2 minutes. I'm not a technical guy. I uploaded an image. It was really easy to do. I hit submit and bang, my image of my campaign was right on my mobile landing page. So now when I fire it out to people to have a look at, they can click on that image. They can see how serious I am. They can see what I'm raising funds for. And most people want the same technology to raise funds for whatever they have that they want to raise funds for. But even if they don't want to become a member, if they like your campaign, they can donate to it right there. So that means, Frank, we can now put this in the hands of 7 billion people around the world. Many will become members. Even those who don't want to become members can go ahead and donate to our campaigns. That's what it's all about, giving a global fundraising platform.
You bet. I just want to, just make it clear to everybody, other than the other payment methods, anything above the other payment methods will show up under the donate button. If you want a PayPal or e-transfer, you have to write it into the body of the actual campaign. Just wanted to make that very clear for everybody, and everybody's excited about this now, John. So thank you so much for explaining that. They're probably on the call. I know they're on the call. Duncan Woods and Colin Simmons, they're just great leaders that do presentations. We have a recording on our websites. Here's the scheduled time. Take a screenshot of this, take a picture of this. And folks, let me tell you, you want to hear from Duncan and Colin. What do you think of Duncan and Colin as leaders, John?
Well, these guys are so powerful. I mean, they take the time to do these live presentations every week, and they really lay it out in a very special way. It's unmistakable when people see it. This is such a powerful resource to use. You want to get your people on there so they can hear from these professionals exactly what Impact 101 is all about and how they can take advantage of it. We also have the recordings of their calls in the back office. If you're not using these tools, you're really missing out on something big. I'd like to bring everyone's attention, Frank, to the fact that this Saturday we're doing a global building training call. It's going to be a powerful call. We've got a couple of our very strong global leaders that will be on this call sharing exactly what they do, how they've had so much success. And all you need to do is copy what they're doing and put in the time, use the tools. You're going to get the same results. So this Saturday, we've got none other than Rebecca Barrett from the UK. You all know her, you love her, a tremendous leader in our company. She's going to show you everything she does to have the success she's had. And Earl Cox from the US, another huge leader, so willing to share and help everybody in the community. And I'll also be on there, Frank, helping everybody and giving as many tips as we can to keep this simple so that people can move ahead quickly. The last thing I want to talk about, we always talk about this, the 90-day blitz. You know, if you want to build something big, it's always easier to do it fast than do it slow. You lock in for 90 days. You take simple actions and you do a lot of them over a 90-day period, and you won't believe how far and fast you can move your team and your platform ahead when you do that. You can move it ahead what might take you years to normally do it. So I encourage everyone, go to your back office, click on System for Success, click on 90-Day Blitz, get the details, commit to a 90-day blitz. Your team will follow right along with you, and you will absolutely explode your donations in your platform. So with that, Frank, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the call here today. As I say every week, let's keep this thing simple. Let's think global. Let's use the tools, and let's go impact as many people as we possibly can. With that, have fun, everybody. Thanks for being on the call. We're going to shut off the recording and take any questions that there might be. Okay, has anybody got any questions for us out there, Frank?
Well, you know, lots of compliments on the app and on the new video, and I see no questions at all. So I don't know. Let's just give it another second or two. But it was a great call. Everybody's excited, and they can't wait for the app, I'm sure. And there'll be more. Somebody's just raised a hand. I'm not sure if they have a question. If you don't mind, just type it in a question. And we're going to shut off the call here momentarily. We'll just give it a few more seconds. I want to thank everybody being on the call from around the world. This is recorded. We'll be up on the site within the next, I don't want to commit because the tech team's busy right now on the app, but it'll be up shortly. I don't see any questions, John. I think we've got it all taken care of. So that's great.
Excellent. Well, you know, I always say, just, you know, have in your heart what you want to accomplish here, how many people you want to help. And when you come at this with your heart from the right place, you can impact a whole bunch of people out there. And when you do that, it's going to come back to you many times over. So let's go do that. Let's impact the world. Let's have fun out there. And we appreciate all of you. Have an awesome day, everybody.
We just got one question. Is your ID consistent of 5 digits or more? Your ID will have, it's basically 6 digits, and it's not, and it doesn't go in an orderly fashion. And you can find it under your profile. If you go to profile, you'll find your digit ID. Hope that helps. Thanks, everybody.
Have a great day, everybody. Thanks, Frank.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, Teresa, if you're still there, you missed the 90-day blitz. Actually, if you go to System of Success, it'll explain what it's all about. And also, I would encourage you to be on the call with John. He hosts a call on Saturday, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That would definitely help you there. All right, guys, thanks. Bye for now.